just to protect identities and stuff. Friggin' what the Christmas lights and Epstein have in common? They don't hang themselves. This would have been funny a month ago. Should have been banked it for another 11 months. Whatever. I'm filling in words. I don't know. Yeah. I stole it from someone after I laughed at it a month ago, and someone commented on the comment, "Oh well, Black History Month is coming, going to hell." And oh man, I know that sounds bad, but let's just talk about Ida B. Wells, lynch law in America. Beginning in 1892, and this is blackpast.org. Beginning in 1892 with the destruction of her newspaper, the Memphis Free Speech, Ida B. Wells, for the next 40 years was the most prominent opponent of lynching in the United States. What follows is a speech she made to a Chicago audience on the subject in January 1900. Our country's national crime is lynching. It is not the creature of an hour, the sudden outburst of an uncontrolled fury, or the unspeakable brutality of an insane mob. It represents the cool, calculating deliberation of intelligent people who openly avow that there is an unwritten law that justifies them in putting human beings to the death without complaint under oath, without trial by jury, without opportunity to make defense, and without right to appeal. The unwritten law first found excuse with the rough, rugged, and determined man who left the civilized centers of eastern states to seek for quick returns in the gold fields of the far west. Following an uncertain pursuit of a continually eluding fortune, they dared the savagery of the Indians, of the hardships of mountains travels, and the constant terror of border state outlaws. Naturally, they felt slight totalitarian toleration for traitors in their own ranks. It was enough to fight the enemies from without. Woe to the foe within. Far removed from and entirely without protection of the courts of civilized life, these fortune seekers made laws to meet their varying emergencies. The thief who stole a horse, the bully who jumped a claim, was a common enemy. If caught, he was promptly tried, and if found guilty, was hanged to the tree under which the court convened. Those were busy days of busy men. They had no time to give the prisoner a bill of exemption or a stay of execution. The only way a man had to secure a stay of execution was to behave himself. Judge Lynch was original in methods, but exceedingly effective in procedure. He made the charge, impaneled the jurors, and directed the execution. When the court adjourned, the prisoner was dead. The lynch law was held sway in the far west until civilization spread into the territories and the orderly processes of law took place. The emergency no longer existed. Lynching gradually disappeared from the west. I'm going to include a link in this description, and actually just to verify, because I'm not going to read this entire thing. So, oh wow, I'm such a racist, right? This is just disgusting. Just look at how many times graves here, cemetery restaurant, 2 bodies found in burned cars. The search for more bones near mass grave site. Just bodies found on Navajo reservation, mass grave unearthed under university. I should actually check that one out real quick. This is interesting. Albuquerque police arrest man with facial recognition software at grocery store. I wonder if that's Walmart. But I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Discovery at a Santa Fe construction site. Human remains, and there are dozens of them. Now the developer is trying to figure out what to do about it. News 13's Francesca Washington has the story.
They were just digging, hauling dirt out, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of loads of dirt.
And underneath all that dirt,
it was a good, 20, 30 feet down?
An estimated 30 bodies.
There is evidence, there's historical evidence that it was a cemetery in the late 1800s and associated with the Masonic Lodge.
Back in November, crews broke ground on the La Sequoia del El Castillo retirement community near the plaza in Santa Fe. And just a few weeks ago, a heavy machine operator discovered remains on the east side of the construction site.
The area's been isolated to allow for the construction to continue.
Those who work near the construction site say they aren't surprised.
I know in doing building projects and such, it's always a thought that there might be some sort of...
And that's the thing, is people have grown to accept that there's freaking bodies all around that area because freaking... like I said, the desert's scary. Just watch some of my videos. Like, why do you think I'm freaking acting the way I do? Like, why I'm the way I am? It's because I've traveled the country. I've dealt with these libtards when I lived in Seattle. I lived in Albuquerque. I freaking got attacked by witches when I was in Arizona. Freaking, I'm telling you, like, I'm not, like, just some pogue, man. Like, I've been through things, all right? And I'm not trying to, undermine anybody else or just put myself on a damn pedestal. I'm just saying, I know what the hell I'm talking about, or at least I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm talking about.
Site that had burials on it. It's kind of a given in this part of town.
But they were confused about why the remains weren't discovered sooner.
It's my understanding, being from Santa Fe, that they often check on those things before they start digging.
The development management firm overseeing the property says they did, but the testing didn't go deep enough.
An archaeological testing was done on site prior to as part of our entitlement process, but
archaeological testing, another word for forensics.
And that testing remains were not discovered.
Officials say the discovery shouldn't delay the timeline of the project. Francesca Washington, KRQE, News 13.
Like I said, the courts are ruled by Masons and the Masonic practices. All right? Oh, you're just conspiracy theorists. You're a conspiracy theorist. Okay. So is Ida B. Wells, right? She's a conspiracy theorist. So look. I know I made a bad joke, but hey. That's how we find out the truth sometimes. Because I wasn't trying to be malicious, and sometimes, we just got to speak the unspeakable. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. Love you all.